Good afternoon. My name is Vladyslav Kholiev. Today I represent Kharkiv National University of Radio Electronics. The presentation is devoted to one of the possible approaches to determine topic-related words in a frequency dictionary, and the title is A Conceptual Text Classification Model based on two-factor selection of significant words. This approach allows to increase the accuracy of text document classification from 2 to 4%. The content of my presentation can be expressed in the following points. It starts from introduction, including motivation, analysis of related works, and main goals. Then I present the proposed conceptual model of text classification based on two-factor selection of topic-related words. Then we will focus on the quality assessment of the text classification model depending on the chosen feature selection method. Lastly, the presentation ends with conclusion. With the increase in the amount of textual information in electronic form, the task of automatic text classification continues to increase in relevancy. This task arises during the automatic processing of news flow and distribution of news text in catalogs. See the figure on the slide. The slide shows that the task of classification is especially important in the scientific field, where tens of thousands of monographs, articles, preprints, and other types of publications are being added annually in each discipline. Effective processing of such arrays and the quality of searching for materials relevant to a particular research area require an accurate correlation of each publication with its thematic category for different languages, including Ukrainian. Thus, the research of the classification of text documents is the relevant topic in high demand. Modern research papers confirm the relevance of the text classification problem, which is based on generally accepted stages presented on the slide. All steps are sequential, related, and equally affect the classification accuracy. In accordance with the general classification model, the text is represented in the form of vectors, because it allows to consider text not as a set of tokens or symbols, but in a more computer-friendly way, in the form of a vector. During the feature selection stage, text vector is represented as frequency vectors of word occurrences based on TF, TF-IDF, CTF-IDF, or other schemes suitable to be solved by machine learning methods. However, the use of the entire vector is redundant, since not only it doesn't lead to the increase in classification accuracy, but also makes the processing times longer. Therefore, one of the ways to improve the general classification model is to define a rule for reducing the frequency vector of word occurrences. As the slide shows, many different methods can be used to solve the problem of classifying text documents. On average, the accuracy of various text classification algorithms varies in the range of 70 to 90% and depends not only on the algorithms themselves, but also on the quality of the source data as well as pre-processing methods. The aim of the work is to create a conceptual model of two-factor text classification on the example of standardized training and test text datasets. In order to accomplish the aforementioned aim, it is necessary to complete the following tasks. To make the overview of existing methods of text data classification, to analyze methods of pre-processing and preparation of input text data, to develop a text classification model based on two-factor selection of significant words, to research the frequency vector reduction impact on the text classification accuracy, and finally, to analyze the obtained results. In order to achieve the noted scientific novelty, a study of the classification accuracy was carried out using different values of the occurrences of terms as well as the different threshold of words in the dictionary. By combining the performed studies, a modified method for determining topic-related words was proposed in a conceptual text classification model, increasing the classification accuracy by 4%, presented on the next slide. The research proposes a conceptual model of text classification based on an accepted stages of the automatic classification process, modifying the feature selection module. The method of topic-related words selection was improved by combining two factors, frequency measure and threshold of topic-related words in a frequency dictionary. Achieving this goal was possible due to the analysis of the dependency of the classification accuracy of used datasets on the choice of topic-related words of the frequency dictionary built on the basis of TF-IDF method. The aforementioned datasets include the newsfeed articles of Reuters 21578 dataset, NSF dataset containing 129,000 abstracts for basic research, as well as a balanced MiniNg20 datasets of messages of different topics containing many grammatical errors. In the first experiment, the classification accuracy using all words of the frequency dictionary was compared with one using the value called the pruning level, or PL. This value indicates that terms that appear at least n times in the training set are used in the decision vector while the rest are ignored. PL of 1 corresponds to the AW method, that is, no pruning. We conduct experiments with 7 different levels of pruning, ranging from 2 to 30. 3 datasets were analyzed in terms of micro and macro success rates for each reduction level. The first column of the table shows the method and the value of PL parameter. As evident from the table, the reduction process improves the success rate of the classifier, with the best results, both high accuracy and low feature numbers, being obtained at pruning level of approximately 13, consistently across all 3 datasets with 2 different performance parameters. In the second experiment, the classification accuracy using all words of the frequency dictionary was compared with one using 5 different numbers of keywords. AW includes all words in the decision vector. In general, the AWK method with a number of keywords from 2 to 4000 increases the success rate in all datasets compared to the AW method. Therefore, it can be concluded that using a specific set of keywords for each class gives more successful results as opposed to using all the words in the feature vector. When we then analyze the results of the first and the second experiments together, we see that the improvement of the pruning level based approach over AW is clear in the balanced dataset of MiniNg20, while the improvement of the distorted sets, Reuters and NFS, is smaller. On the other hand, the improvement of the keyword number based approach over AW is more significant than one of the pruning level based approach in all datasets. Hence, in the third experiment, the optimal patterns of 2 aforementioned approaches are combined, a pruning level of 13 and the number of keywords between 2 and 4000. As the table shows, the two-factor feature selection approach with 2 to 4000 keywords for each class with an initial reduction step significantly improve the best pruning level based approach and keyword number based approach performances in all 3 datasets, outperforming them. On the current slide are presented the results of the proposed combined method of topic-related word selection. The results diagrams show quality assessment of 3 methods by micro-average and macro-average F-measure values for different datasets. The proposed combined method of two-factor selection of topic-related words performs at higher accuracy than the others, especially in the Reuters set by micro-average F-measure. Also, due to the heterogeneity of the data, we can see different micro-average and macro-average F-measure values for different datasets. In conclusion, in the course of our research, a conceptual model of text classification based on an accepted stages of the automatic text classification process with modification in a feature selection module was proposed. The detailed conclusions are shown on the slide. Further potential development will include using the proposed method in semantically oriented text classification systems, as well as expanding the functionality. Thank you so much for your attention.